All right. Well, here we go. A little bit of Hollywood Animal. Never played this game before, and yeah, this is my this is kind of strange. Okay, so first time I've ever done stream schedule, so this is kind of strange. It's slightly different. Apparently, with this, if you schedule your stream, if you somehow for some reason get disconnected, you can actually get back into it even if you've been disconnected for 5 minutes. Whereas if you just go live, you can't do that. I had no idea this was the case until yesterday. So, anyway, yeah, here we go. A little bit of Hollywood Animal. Okay, so I've never played this before. Turn the music down because it feels like it's copyright claim. Oh well. That is. Polls. Time, staff, secrets, alliances, friends, policy. Okay. Let's go new game. And I think we got to play with the introduction. Yeah, it's weird for the you know, I'm clicking on the live stream and it won't actually let me go to live like I normally would be able to. So it's a different different setup now, ain't it? Anyway. New Year, 1929. The hedonism of the 20s gives way to the Great Depression. Rip roaring 20s. Can you hear? The advent of talkies heralds the golden age of Hollywood and gives life, life that... sorry, tongue-tied. The advent of talkies heralds the golden age of Hollywood and life gives way to cinema. Film companies fiercely compete for the market and influence. The strong devour the weak. Okay. Purchase a bankrupt studio, build a business on its ruins. All right. Name and logo. Wow. What do we want our logo to be? What animal represents us? Kind of like that llama head. Talk. It feels too NBC-like if we talk. The line would make us like, what, MGM, right? I'm going with the llama. Not the alpaca, whatever. Oh, I think we gotta go with this. Studios. S-Clown. I think we'll go films. Maybe productions. No, well... It sounds like a porn company, though. Cinema? Ass Clown Cinema. I don't know, maybe Ass Clown's the wrong one. I'll just go Fiddler Men's Pictures. I think that works. Ooh. Movies are not only made by actors and directors. Your film studio also employs people who quietly keep the machine running behind the scenes. What are their names? Fred Lawson, I think. With Fred Lawson. Johnny Payne is the financial executive. Rose is the public relations executive. I mean, it is the 30s. I mean, should we actually... whatever. Okay, first film. Along with the studio grounds, you also received footage from an unfinished movie. Filming was completed, but was never edited. You'll need to complete the picture. What is the move? Lumpin' Luke? I think Messenger of Death is where it's at. Prison break. One gloomy morning, 7 Quentin bounty prisoners stunned the guards, snuck into a warehouse, and escaped the prison hidden in a truck. Most of the fugitives were serving for theft and assault, but one of them was a true menace. Okay. Text or any of the details on the screen are too small. Click the mouse wheel. Zoom in. Okay. So, like, oh, okay. Oh, I have to actually click it. I could just scroll. Okay. Again, serial killer. A maniac who kills to satisfy his impulses. That prisoner's name is Nick Crown, but the papers all called him the Courier. He brought flowers to young women and then killed them. After 5 murders, the police captured the Courier on a lucky break. They're never able to determine his motives. The maniac's first victim was his own fiancée, but the choice of the rest of the girls seemed random. The very next day after the escape, the Courier had already returned to his old ways. Just like a messenger, he delivered flowers to young Rita Peterson, stabbed her to death. Bill Zimmern, Rita's fiancé, returned from work that evening to find his beloved dead upon the floor. As his own desperate screams echoed through the neighborhood. Crown, played by Edward Peter. Antagonist detective. Bill had little faith in the local police, so he hired a private investigator, Harry Burroughs. Harry was a young man, but he had sharp wits and a keen mind, enough to solve dozens of difficult cases and earn him the reputation of a genius. Rita and I had just gotten engaged. Bill Zimmern offered helplessly as Harry examined the crime scene. The police had already taken away the body, but the bouquet of roses still remained on the living room floor. Compliments of the Courier. Harry Burroughs, played by Joe Duvall. Character. Harry looked around the house and talked to the neighbors, but he couldn't catch a lead. He decided to contact Kathy Watts, a journalist who covered the Courier murders in detail. Kathy came right away carrying a hefty file. She got right to the point. After the previous murders, I talked to Crown's friends and after the previous murders, I talked to Crown's friends and learned about a cheap old shack he'd acquired long ago. Past the city limits heading north, I told the police about the place when they arrested Crow 2 years ago. They just brushed me off. They figured the case was already closed. They got Bessie Patterson, Kathy Watts. Harry and Kathy hit the road. Soon enough, they found the right house. It was broken down hut, obviously unsuitable to live in. But our heroes then saw a man in front of the house, locking the door. As Harry's car approached, the stranger took off running towards the woods. Harry drew his gun and leapt from the car, but the man was already gone. We scared him off. Let's have a look inside. For that, Harry kicked the door down. The shack was practically empty. The carved wooden box drew Harry and Kathy's attention. Inside were 6 diamond rings. Trophies. Search for a killer. Rita Peterson was recently engaged, and the Courier was engaged to his first victim. What about the rest of the girls? Harry asked. Kathy flipped through the documents in her folder. Interesting. All the victims were soon getting married. Harry and Kathy trawled recent newspapers looking for engagement announcements. 2 couples surfaced, Rita and Bill. A tragedy already familiar to us. And also a certain Sandy Wick and her fiancé Tom. Harry and Kathy visited Sandy, who was happy to speak of yesterday's strange visitor. Yes, some messenger came with a bouquet of roses. No card, no note, just a bouquet. I decided it must be some kind of mistake, and I didn't take the flowers. The messenger just apologized and left. Harry immediately had a plan. He and Kathy hired a photographer who posed as an engaged couple. They made sure to capture Harry's rented yellow brick house, the only one in the area. They advertised their engagement in the newspaper's morning edition, paid an extra $10 to have the photo printed beside the article. At noon the next day, there was a knock on the door and Kathy opened it. There stood Nick Crow, the courier, smiling nervously in the doorway, with a bouquet of roses. This is from a secret admirer. Kathy feigned delight, took the bouquet and ran, put it in a vase, leaving the door wide open. The courier stepped in the house, pulled out his knife, raised it. Then he felt a pistol at his temple. Harry's pistol. Allie, okay. Courier grew wild. You don't understand. 2 years ago, I was supposed to marry my dear Rachel, and suddenly she starts receiving anonymous bouquets. I became jealous, but she just laughed and accepted all the flowers, no matter how many or how secret they might be. 1 week later, I caught her in some jerk's car. All these animals are the same. First they say it's only flowers, then they break your heart. They deserve to be punished. Courier won't be delivering any more flowers. This time he was silenced till the electric chair. Harry added another one to his list of cases. Kathy wrote a book about the courier, called it Messenger of Death. This shows movies commercial appeal is higher than, this shows the movie's commercial appeal. The higher it is, the more easily a film will succeed with the general audience. This is the show's artistic appeal. The higher it is, the more recognition expect from the sophisticated audience. Okay. Film's commercial and artistic appeal may change after each stage of development. The film Messenger for Death received these ratings after the work on the script was completed. Screenwriter Maurice Fox loves to write detective stories. Thanks to his experience and talent, the investigation turned out to be suspenseful and intriguing. The story's elements came together to form a coherent whole. Maurice Fox, like, or he wrote it. Okay. After pre-production, the film's ratings rose even higher. Casting famous actors is the surest way to boost commercial and artistic appeal, but other factors also influenced the ratings, including the quality, scenery, and modern equipment. After the production phase, the film's commercial appeal declined. The lead actor became seriously ill and he couldn't fight and looked too thin. However, the film's artistic appeal grew. Joe Duvall tried to make up for his lack of physique with the subtlety of his acting. Production problems were reflected in the lengthened schedule. Fortunately, the actor passed away after finishing work on the film. Jeez. Okay. How much money did the studio spend on the picture? This isn't the final budget, as work on the film is not yet complete. It's how the creators of Messenger of Death imagine their potential audience. When you start shooting your own pictures, you'll identify your own audiences. Messenger of Death is a subtle psychological thriller with dark atmosphere and engaging dialogue. The film's audience are adult men and women. People enjoy a serious tone and intricate plot. Yeah, I gotta say, this movie seems pretty terrible, frankly. But hey, that's me. Okay, time to send the footage to post-production to complete the film. Find employees to handle editing and scoring. At present, the studio's personnel are not the most qualified, but over time, their skills will grow. Probably just drinking some water. Gonna have to be doing a lot of that because I'm talking a lot. Okay, so let's add an editor. Emma Barry, Oliver Grant. Happiness. Stars mean. Alcoholic? Oh. Dependence on alcohol makes him unpredictable and aggressive. Well, you know, they had this warning at the beginning, like, warning, you know, that some things are outdated. Some of our ways of doing things here, and, you know, because we wanted to reflect the time, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, were there any women film editors back then? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there were. Yeah. Ah! Anyway, So yeah, staff for composer Louis Murphy despises people with a wrong skin tone, nose shape, or eye shape. He's racist. Be aware that this guy's racist. I'm gonna put Lee Woods in. Wrote some racist guy. Also need to decide who will develop the film. Direct the music. Record the music and sound effects. Outside contractors are always ready to help with this. Okay. Film development. Go with the medium. Costs a bit more. Music recording. Like a Hollywood concert hall and sound recording. You know, I want the first movie to be a hit, so we'll pay the extra for the better people. Okay, let's start post-production. Okay. Messenger of Death will be coming out soon. You've planned out post-production, but until you assign a department head, you won't be able to get things moving. To hire new employees, first appoint an executive to head the HR department. Click on headquarters. Human Resources Executive. Don Crawford. Very loyal. I mean, he seems way better than either of those two, so we'll just go with that. Okay. Hire missing department heads. Okay. Hire a head of maintenance. Okay. Ooh. Miserable guy for this, or Leland West. I don't, you know, he's okay. We'll do. I have no idea. Okay, so we hired that guy. Oh. You should hire ahead. Pooch Holsley. Yeah. Ronald Bell. Woodrow. Was that Pilzer? He seems so much better price-wise compared to these other two that I think we got to go that. Yeah. I mean, he's way cheaper. Way cheaper. Yeah. And who's going to shepherd the movie through post-production? I feel like we're going to start running into sexist people. That could cause problems. But, go Barbara Hess. Post-production has begun. Here you can see how far along the project is and how quickly it's progressing. The script department. Okay, it's time to start working on a new movie. First, build department for developing scripts. Click the construct. Script department. Screenwriters turn ideas into screenplays. Okay, let's start construction. Okay. You know, let's do that. We'll build real fast. Yeah, you can speed up or slow down the passage of time. Yes, I figured that out. 31 days till that's been dealt with for post-production. Messenger of Death. I'm just gonna speed it up till stuff's done. Korean movies released, sand in my eyes. Johnny Payne. I got divorced a couple years ago and I figured I was out of chances. Till I met Gilda. Spent our time together. Can't get enough of each other. It's always like that in the beginning, but we've been together for a year now. We're like a drug to each other. I'm gonna do voices through. Feel guilty even mentioning it, but when Gilda visits me at work, I absolutely cannot concentrate. She enraptures me. Yesterday, I nearly made a mistake in the paperwork that could have cost the studio a lot of money. Please do me a favor. Help me fight this addiction. Let's introduce some kind of access control so Gilda can't just walk into my office. Yes, my heart will be broken. Like any drug addict, I'd hate to hurt your business and ruin my career. That's Johnny Payne. So, sure, we'll start controlling access. We've got to fight our addictions. Johnny Payne's loyalty will increase. Johnny Payne's happiness will decrease. Are you crazy? Enjoy it while you can. Johnny Payne's happiness will increase. His loyalty will decrease. There's a little question mark next to it. I mean, he's demanding we keep her out, so do that. Control some access. Johnny Payne. No movies in theaters right now. Well, let's speed things up again. He is Johnny Payne. Okay. Last month you spent $148,000 on employee salaries. 1,000. Okay. Whatever. We lost like $155,000. Of course, back then that's a couple million, right? Okay. Ooh. At this stage, total spent. Ooh. Hiring those editors seems to have improved it. The film's commercial and artistic ratings dropped a bit. What? Don't be upset. You did everything you could. Your studio still has low-level employees in technology. I see that as going up. Okay. Okay. Select a poster. Like the barbed wire doesn't make sense. I feel like that would be the okay. You should. The release calendar displays all the films being shown across America for the foreseeable future. Those previous owners already chose a release date for this film. You'll choose the release date of the next film yourself. You don't just own a studio, but a whole network of 91 cinemas. You can run your films free. That's not going to be enough to reach a wide audience. You'll have to rent other theaters if you want solid box office receipts. Studio's previous owners already arranged this and paid the film's rental costs for the first week. The film was scheduled to be shown in some 7,185 places. Some 3,185 of these screens will take place in your cinemas, leaving 4,000 screenings across other cinemas. Next time, you'll have to pay, plan for this and pay the rental costs yourself. Okay. The screenings and rentals are scheduled out 4 weeks from release. Once they expire, you can extend your rentals. You think the film can still make a profit. They'll start printing the film tomorrow, and will be finished and ready for distribution in 5 weeks. Distribution goes out all at once when they finish printing. Printing speed and costs vary by contractor. The studio's previous owners already paid to have this film printed. Okay. Typically, a film begins promotions a few weeks before the premiere. The advertising has time to gain momentum. The studio's previous owners already arranged the advertising campaign, but in the future, you'll decide everything yourself. Dramatic dynamite. You're of death. Your film is being promoted by an advertising agency. It's time to tell them the audience they should target. This is for adults. This previous owners already paid the agency to promote the promotion of 3 films. After that, you'll have to arrange advertising yourself. I mean, this isn't a whole... this is not a whole family film, so... Firm for adults. Audiences will soon be watching your first film. Good luck. Okay. Messenger of Death. Okay. You asked me, if you ask me, Messenger of Death is a surefire hit. Very well filmed by a young star. The story has a soul, but it will all go to waste unless it's released at the right moment. The studio's former owners were mindful of these things. They scheduled production carefully and chose a good window for release of the film, right when the public would be hungry. There was practically no competition. But when the old studio closed its doors, those parasites from the Margin Pictures decided Messenger of Death would never see the light of day. I don't know who was pulling their strings, but they convinced all theater owners to give them our slots. The film, Margarines or Mike Margins? The film Margins are releasing instead. Seems like a strange title. Anyway, it doesn't even have a title yet. But you know what kind of slop they serve the audience? Probably something like Yesterday's Fire to Wet Armpits. The truth is on our side. We'll have all the documents, but a court battle would be long and pointless. We'll miss the moment, and no compensation will cover that. Instead, I suggest we use all our connections and influence to remind the theater owners that our agreements have to be honored. Okay. Let them know a deal's a deal. Get our slots back. Okay. Spend influence points to advance your interests and solve problems in various, often unconventional ways. Okay, so we spent 50 in Inland West. Direction for the script department is going according to plan so far. There's a small snag. According to the architect's vision, a large red leaf maple should be the central decorative element. Contractors found the suitable tree in a reserve on the border between Ontario and Minnesota. Already agreed on a price and transportation. The inspector who issued the permit is playing coy. He says he can't say how long the paperwork will take. Maybe a week, maybe 2. You know as well as I do, sometimes you need to grease the gears. $200 cash, the tree will be on the road to California tonight. I don't want to think our plans will be disrupted because of some petty bureaucrat. What do you think? Hope he chokes on his table scraps. That's $200. Nothing. When an issue needs to be resolved quickly and discreetly, funds go into the studio's bank account. Funds in the studio's bank account can be useless. The situation gets tricky. Cash is king. So we got that much cash on hand? Yeah, this is kind of cool so far. I'm interested to see what happens when we actually get to start producing our own movies. Got 5 days. I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to be drinking lots of water throughout this because talking so much makes it so you need to drink water. Didn't realize this would involve so much talking when I decided to stream it. Still. Anyway, screenwriters turn ideas into... So, hire head of script department. Carl Andrews. Ricky Schneider. Ah, man. Ricky Schneider might be the guy right here. Raphael They're all level 1. He's cheaper, right? Your favorite genres. This is what the writing team will specialize in. Guess we'll go comedy, thriller. At the time, a detective was pretty big. A detective. You know what? Yeah, no, we'll do detective film. Screenwriters, okay. The screenwriters remaining from the studio's former staff, what are their names? Bernard Larson, Felix Hill, Walter West. Okay. Being work on a new script, select the script department build. Not sure if you guys have ever seen Trumbo, but that deals a lot with scripts in the 50s and stuff because well, 40s and 50s because he gets blacklisted, right? And it's about that whole thing. But it's all about the screenwriters. There's a hilarious bit in it though, where they're working on King Films and you know they're like which is just like a terrible production company, and there comes a part where he's talking to all these screenwriters who are like communists who this is the only studio that will let them work for them. He's like, hey, we bought a gorilla suit. We need you guys to write something that involves a gorilla. Throws this script at them. They're like, what? They're like, yeah, I want to use the suit somehow, so just figure it out. Anyway, the department worked on several ideas for the first script. Yeah, ideas. Thought that was great. Okay. If there's any idea you like, the screenwriter will develop it into a full screenplay. Action, modern American City Cop, adventure, Tropical Island Night. I think we'll go with action, modern American City Cop. We'll put Felix Hill on this one. Oh, he likes detective, huh? Got action. Okay, so he's a gambler. Wants nothing more than even the scales, win back everything he lost during his previous attempts to win back everything that he lost during his previous attempts to win back everything he lost. Okay. Ooh! Bernard Larson's racist. Okay. And Walter West is lazy. Well, oh, Felix, your favorite genre is detective. There's a cop in this. That should be good. You write that one, and then this one. You know what? I guess we'll... Okay. Continue to develop your film studio is key to your success. Pick an upgrade for the department. Okay. That's what that is. Upgrade icon. Okay, script department. No matter who is working in your script department, no one knows better than you what a film needs to be successful. With this upgrade, you can write your own stories. The upgrade icon. Story workshop. Okay. The improvements will take a while. Department heads will, in time, learn to speed up the process, so it's wise to hold on to your experienced employees. Upgrade. Well. Build a production department. Build a pre-production department. Oh. This is construction. Pre-production department. Handpick actors and directors. Select sets, text. Hello. Enhanced? Okay. Oh, I guess that's just what upgrades there were. Let's go with that. Production. Yes, those are good. What this is, marketing and outreach. Your management building for buying and selling cinemas, marketing and outreach building. Printing office where you can print duplicates of your films in 5 weeks. Opens analytics and statistics where you gather information target audience or advertising. I think I want to get more speed. That got over here. Post production. Film lab. Film lab building. Developing film on the studio grounds. Sound studio building. Professional post production facility. Actors, editors, and composers. Much experience from post production. That might be good. Concert hall recording studio large enough to accommodate a full orchestra. Oh, the upgrade will be available in later versions of the game. Okay, so on-call focus group. Okay, I hate to nitpick on this, but focus groups didn't exist in the 30s. They were invented in the 50s by Eddie Bernays, and he invented them famously with Betty Crocker's cake mix, because they'd released the. We'll do that. Okay. Because with Betty Crocker's cake mix, they invented this cake mix that was just add water and you've got a cake, and it wasn't selling, and they couldn't figure out why, so they went and hired got a bunch of housewives into a room and said, "What do you guys think of Betty Crocker's cake mix?" And they go, "Oh, it's fantastic." Okay. Do you buy it? Oh, no. Why not? Air crew? Yeah, I think we'll do that. Oh, shit, this... Because this uses that money. This one would use... I don't want to spend $100,000 just to be 10% faster. So let's just upgrade. Let that go. Anyway, so with Betty Crocker's cake mix, and this one we're like, "Oh, it's fantastic." And then, well, why do you buy it? Well, when I make my husband a cake, I want him to know that I put some effort into it, and this is just too easy. So then they did things like add an egg to the recipe that changed nothing, and all of a sudden started flying off the shelves. So anyway, raise the quality of your legal protection from low to average. It made people feel like they were doing work to make a cake, so therefore they didn't feel like they were cheating. So, yeah, I think we gotta go with that. HR department. Ethnic composition. Services. Open the services. Department where you can offer your employees gifts, services, and entertainment. With that. Last one, PR department. Double the profitable films, increase reputation twice as much. And donate to charity to earn reputation. That's everything for the upgrades. Yeah, okay. Cool. Bunch of stuff being upgraded now. Let's keep it going. Let's get this movie to theaters. Excuse me? Another $160,000 last month. Building all that. Fix your secrets and your employees from competitors. Your producers. Renovate and revolutionize your filmmaking tech. Might as well. Roy Spencer. I borrowed a little money from some people. They seemed like good guys. They had honest eyes. I'm a great judge of people. But now some annoying jerk is following me around everywhere, demanding I pay off the debt. I'd return the whole amount today, but I need a little time to recoup. You know what they say? Might be strong, but the card's always stronger. That's all nonsense, by the way. I'll show the cards who's boss. You can let me go for a couple months while I sort this mess out? Say no. Yeah. Sense of producer's happiness is well below 10. Dude, we're gonna have so many movies to make. Get on it. Messenger of Death. First hit film releases in just a day. What tagline? Messenger of Death. Knock. Knock. Okay, there we go. Come here. Joe Duvall in Messenger of Death. Knock, knock. Kinomark rating system measures audience reviews of the day of the premiere. If you're released a quality film, but people aren't appreciating it, then you may have lured the wrong audience to theaters. Fascinating farewell from a real actor's actor. The tragedy of the film's title would turn out to be so prophetic for our beloved Joe Duvall. I find it difficult to sit through this brutal and chilling film, but Joe Duvall's triumphant role rewards the effort. His death is a tragedy to every woman. A movie that will constantly keep you in suspense. The main villain is so creepy you can faint. Anyone who watches this film will have dreams about the knife scene for a long time. An excellent detective story whose title mirrors the tragic fate of the film star. Could this really be just a coincidence? Okay. Oh, hey, 5-star review. I'll take it. Woodrow went up a level. Spent $500,000 on this film already. Oh. Right click and demolish that. Okay, so we're good there. I'm gonna play. Okay, continue. One of the 7,185 cinemas. Yeah, it does. Production completed. Oh, pre-production. You can pick actors, directors, sets, text, and more. Hire for a head of pre-production. Happiness. I mean, he's already level 3. Costs $661, and he's better than either of these. Like, first we're going with you, Victor. The actors were made at the studio after it changed ownership. What are their names? Russell Simmons, Sarah Frid, Jane Fish. I'll just keep their names that way. The actors were made at the studio after it changed ownership. What are their names? Dave Gutman, Peter Harris. Gabriel Rutowski. I don't really think there were many Rutowskis back then. The name would have been too ethnic sounding. But hey, that's me. The directors who stayed at the studio after changed ownership, what are their name? It's Matthews, Anthony Campbell. Leave message. Upgrade we can do here. Set some props. That's some props department where artists can create medium quality sets. The technical support offices for purchasing film equipment, hiring technical staff. Casting office. Opens a casting office where you can hire new actors, directors, and cinematographers. Cool. Scouting office. Scouting office for normal quality locations. I think we'll go with this. The casting office. I want to see what the first upgrade looks like. March 30th, 1929. Legendary Lydia Globe is back in the saddle. Nearly. Yeah, honey. I know you'd expect me to... Oh, I guess I should do a voice, but whatever. You expect me to start a new film right away. But getting used to talking is taking longer than I expected. Gotta understand, a bird that's used to flying in the clouds can't just dive down to the bottom of the ocean without a little preparation first. Doing speech exercises with masters of the stage, stretching out my vocal cords, drinking egg cocktails, getting that velvety voice in the morning. I already noticed a difference. That's right, honey. But please, I'm begging you. I mean, I'm really begging you. Give me 3 more months to get ready in my first talking role. You'll see your patience will pay off. Perfectionist. She likes her work to be as close to the ideal as possible. Or rather, whatever she takes to be the ideal. The attitude can lead to stress and overwork. It often doesn't improve the result. Okay. We'll give you 3 months off. Your voice in order. Five influence? Last month, okay. Perfection's complete, make movie. Okay. Once again, he's level 3 already. Super loyal, super happy. And, you know, and is cheaper than go with Dan Itchen production. Oh. Level 1 soundstage. Pop that down. Kingfisher. She emphasizes her most significant accomplishments and demands more respect than she merits. Conceited. Wow. Okay. I heard Lydia Globe is coming back out of retirement. Or what I actually heard was that she never retired at all. She just went off to work on her voice so she can steal even more roles from us. Too much to hope for that the greedy bitch did finally retire. Gotta be an ounce of justice in this business. I'll take that into consideration. Yeah. That bitch should retire from rival actress. Soundstage. More sounds that way. Experience. Line production office. I think we gotta go with line production office. Seems like the go with. Okay. Equals. Ooh, rolling edits. I think we're probably gonna go with that. What's this down here? Freelance writer's office. Ooh. I want to go with the freelance writer's office. I think guys that way. Build a story workshop. Okay. Well, we'll start construction. Okay, so that's what the circle around them means. Got to be that. Slap that right there. No, I want this done fast. This is hiring new people. Hmm. 8 weeks and a take of 2.1 million at the box office. Evergreen Movies has concluded the whatever. Okay. Messenger of Death is just raking it in. Think about this. It said serial killer and stuff. They had no idea what serial killers were at this time. I mean, there were certainly maniacs and stuff, but yeah, they it's weird when you see like the modern influence of what we know now about this kind of shit that they had no idea of then. Okay. So the first 4 weeks were successful. The film is still making a lot of money at the box office. For pay a lot of money. Okay. Sorry, the film is still making a lot more money at the box office than we're paying in rental fees. We'll make a lot more if we extend the original distribution plan. Click extend distribution to keep the movie for another 4 weeks under the same term. And just... Oh. Escape from Springfield's done. Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, I want to release some crappy movie. Yes, you know, there's some script problems, obviously. Okay. These are the places where the events of the film take place. The characters spend most of their time in these locations highlighted in gold. So most of the filming will take place there. Only minor scenes will be filmed at secondary locations. You decide which scenes should be shot on a soundstage and which would be better filmed on location. Select location quality on the soundstage. On the soundstage, location quality involves the filming equipment, scenery, and design outdoors. The emphasis on the scene is authenticity of the natural. Okay. If you plan to film some of the film scenes on a soundstage, select which soundstage you want to use. Always change your mind about a project and cancel. The script will be shelved until a more opportune moment arises. The heck is that? Addict. His drug addiction makes him erratic and hard to control. Okay. Yeah, very little can disturb his peace of mind. Well, you know what, Thomas? I'm going to have Thomas do this one, and we'll have Harry Ray do the next movie, right? We don't have one currently. Well, filming time is the sum of all the filming days at each location, plus the Saturdays and Sundays in between. Okay. So film technology, Doppler, sound technology, Sonotone. Spend a bit of extra money. Oh, let's get some more extras. Yeah, who wants to produce this? Oh, I don't know what they use. Okay. Director. I'll put the A-team on the other thing. Which one of these guys looks... Oh. Misogynist. Racist. Trouble keeping his heightened sex drive under control. I think we found a criminal mastermind right there. I'm going to put Gutman here. Actually, I never doubt your competence. I just want to give you a little professional advice. Choose actors who are at least the same level as the script. If the script is good, but the actor's lousy, it'll drag the film down, okay? To begin the pre-production process, you'll first need to officially stamp your and approve your plan. Oh. I just feel like this movie's not going to turn out, but can't say no as the head of the studio now. Oh. Yeah. Engineering. Yeah. I'll hire a head of engineering. I mean, damn, dude, you seem like the bee's knees, as it were. Super loyal. Now we'll go Gene. Technology innovation. And your own film technologies. Okay, well, that take a while to get done, but production department, level 1 soundstage. Film on a soundstage built for simple sets. Okay. Stage. We'll just say soundstage 1. Provide story work check. Combine genres, characters, and plot twists to create your own stories. Okay. Great new. What's the name of the movie? I got it. End Zone. Because we just finished that. Comedy. You know. Try that. Modern American City. Hey, remember, not every film needs an antagonist. A comedy can do without a clearly defined villain. Tribal chief in a modern American city, I don't think works though. Forty characters. Boss Damson. Femme Fatale. Well, the classic thriller. I have the Femme Fatale. Sidekick. Mentor. And if it's a true thriller, then it's gotta be female. Actually, I think the sidekick has to be a true. Oh. We gotta have that. Yeah. Well, Felix Hill read it. Okay. Name the movie. Okay. Like what did I play before Endzone 2? Yeah. Like Glory to Goo. Man, who's left? That was the detective guy, I think. Comedy thriller. 80%. In the Wild West. Protagonist. Clumsy O. Protagonist. They, Evil Witch. Supporting characters. Rival. LA. Fisher. Treasure hunt? Yeah, let's have a treasure hunt. We'll have them find the treasure. Even you should be able to do this. Messengers. Death. And it's down. Still made money. Extend it one more time. Script. Oh man, that's terrible. I think we're going to shelve that one, boys. Opens the service part where you can offer your employees gift services and entertainment. Upgrade. Won't throw a tantrum if you out on landscape. we can hire illegal aliens. Yeah, okay. You do that, Bernard. Racist prick. Escape from Springfield. Uh-oh. Just canceled the whole movie, God. Man, I feel like we shouldn't even make this. Put in production. Huh. Yeah, there we go. More upgrades. Let's set some drops. Okay, we'll end distribute. Archive. With us. Pulling over the pile of documents we inherited, I came across something rather interesting. Turns out the previous studio promised the late Joe Duvall 25% of the box office for the film Messenger of Death. Seems this condition was added at the last minute, was introduced as an amendment to the main contract just a few days before Duvall's death. No one even warned us about it. Apparently the Duvall family doesn't even know about it. What difference should it make to them? Over his 5-year career, the guy starred in 8 hits. His inheritance should be enough for several generations. Not that it ever would anyway, of course. The only people enjoying Duvall's money are his drunk father and his 2 aunts. Box office takes been substantial. The percentage we owe him is $825,000. $825,574. Should we contact his relatives and tell them that we can start looking for another? They can start looking for another beachfront villa. I'm gonna keep the money. Secret of Rose, ooh. Still unpaid. We pocketed Joe Duvall's earnings from his final film. Silverster Creases. Okay, sometimes we have to cross the line. It could be a matter of legality, could be morality. Secrecy and discretion are key. The more terrible the secret, the greater the consequences if the truth should come out. Okay. I'd like to talk, so your secrets could come out anytime. This scale shows the probability they'll be leaked. You can simply bide your time until the secret is forgotten and the risk falls to 0, or you can entrust the matter to the gentleman from the security department. Continue. Where your secrets are kept. Security. Nice to have multiple stages. Story workshop. Security. Via globe. My vocal cords strengthening. My timbre is developing. I'm honing my diction. Soon I'll be a star of stage as well as screen. Professional growth takes time. Could you give me another 2 months to complete my training course? I promise when I'm back on set, my acting skills will blow you away. No, you're gonna be in the next movie. The globe returns to the big screen to radiate her former glory. Or at least that's what she's seriously hoping for. Okay, end zone. Oh, sweet. Far, far better than it. Than the previous one. Good job, Felix. Grades are even higher. Writer score because of how well the story elements fit together. Successful combinations: detective femme fatale, detective fatale, thriller murderer. Okay. Comedy love triangle. Okay. Start the project. Just doing Escape from Springfield right now. Yep, casting office. I'm gonna shelve this for now. Firm. Yeah. Wait till the casting office is built and hire some better people. And glory to goo. Yeah, that's about where I figured that would be. Ricky Schneider, okay. Our studio. Beat up one. There you go, Walter. Daisy. Okay, shelf this. Right. That script doctor, I think, is going to be very important to it. We'll be able to actually start getting some of these scripts to be decent. This guy I'd like again. 100% thriller. Modern American town. Working man. End it? Supporting characters. Sidekick. Finale. Protagonist dies heroically. Events. Jousting. No. They struggle for a better life. We heard of Wandering Malcolm. God knows what his real name is. Everyone just calls him Wandering Malcolm. For 4 years straight, he's been knocking on every film studio he can find. Script under his arm. He's an odd one. Sometimes real nosy. Even a little scary. Sometimes he calms down and gets all sad and sits smoking by the side of the road. He's refused to submit his script for consideration, or even share the synopsis. He's afraid someone will steal his brilliant ideas. He only agreed to sell it for $1,000 cash, money in advance. Or he literally jumped on top of my car when I arrived for work. I even managed to get a look at the title page of his script, Rotten Fates. The madman was scrambling around on my windshield. I was about to call security, but I thought, what the hell, maybe today we'll take a risk. You can't write any worse than our regular studio parasites. Yeah, let's give him a grant. Ooh, okay, we'll take that. Oh yeah, let's start that project. Great script, man, awesome. Actually, I want to hire better staff. We'll actually shelve it for now. If accidents happen during the production of a film, you can intervene and try to solve the problem, or you can just ignore it. Although that's unlikely to help the film. So let's do an Escape from Springfield has. Russell Simmons brings a very noisy dog on its set. I guess it was noisy last time I said nosy, but anyway. The animal won't stop barking for a minute unless it's whining or howling. Morning to night, most of the crew is praying the dog will die. Keep shooting. With the actor from taking his dog to shoot. Find someone to walk the dog away from the set. $500. Yeah, $500 from our 6.8 million. That's nothing. We walk that dog. Hey, casting office. Hire new actors, directors, and cinematographers. Okay, we're done that now. So, okay. Misogynist. Perfectionist. We should hire Homer. See if we can get Homer Warren to be our new cinematographer. Yeah, we'll do that. Really want to hire this really misogynist. Well, so now we got 2 good cinematographers ready. Directors. Yep. Are there decent ones that are oh. Oof. Over trivial things. Buddy, I know how you feel. Go back for 1 second. I want what we have on the shelf. Stuff currently. Zone, which is detective. That Rotten Fates. The romantic drama thriller. What I want to make next. So. No, I don't want to. Like a nice hit movie. What type of film is that again? Grandma. We need a new producer. Need another, we need another high-level female actress. Want to see before he hired another guy, you know? Okay, cool. I'll actually get back out of this. Okay, so we can't hire producers? Oh, producer's office bill. Comedy. Genre? I'm a recent. I think you're who we gotta hire here. Yeah, we get that new phenom guy who's go. The heck? Sure, why not? Okay, well, we're pretty much ready to go on that movie. We're going to wait till we have the producer's office built. I just got a call from Ed Miller, a journalist for Los Angeles Tribune. He says he fell in love with our first film and wants us to honor him with the tour of the studio. No idea. Of course, Miller doesn't write about movies. An investigative journalist. Recently, a cement plant in Santa Barbara closed after one of his articles was published. For the record, the cement they made was excellent. One of the 10 best in the state. I don't know what this asshole hopes to find out, but he likes to pluck colorful facts out of the air. Fortunately, he likes beautiful women even more. Choose a young actress this week, someone loyal, not too talkative. You can show Miller around the studio, drink champagne with him, charm him with her charisma, but we'll have him melting. Some items in your task list are marked with an exclamation point. Click on these items for more information, take various steps. You know what? You stretched out your vocal cords. Now you're going to do the rest. $15,000 to have her do that. The studio will give Los Angeles Tribune reporter Ed Miller a tutor at the studio for the week. Actress must be under 30 and have a loyalty above 50. Okay, great. Jane Fisher was marvelous. By midday, Ed Miller was dead drunk, fell asleep in the main office bathroom. Had to force the door and carry the half-dead body home to his wife. She was so grateful she treated our guys to an apple pie. Looks like we're in good standing with the Miller family. Whew. Where is that producer's office at? Investigation published by Los Angeles Tribune journalist Ed Miller delves into the connection between bootleggers and Hollywood. According to Miller, some film studios launder alcohol money through their cinema chains. The writer doesn't provide any hard facts and instead makes do with implications and circumstantial evidence. The only studio, in Miller's opinion, that's definitely not involved in such a scheme His fiddlin' Ben's pictures. Awesome. This young, ambitious film company is clearly above such activities. Their goal: elevate the American culture and earn more money through honest work. But I'm being shit-faced hammered here. Even the most depressing and cynical of times, the reputation of Hollywood isn't just an empty word. Reputation problems can block access to loans, new technologies, and many other opportunities. So, great, we got our... An influential French magazine, Le Regard d'Or, is holding a semi-secret party in Los Angeles at the end of the month. People say it's preparing a big... to break a big story about American cinema. Apparently their editor-in-chief is fascinated by Hollywood. It'd be a great chance for our studio to make the name for itself, but unfortunately only A-list actors are invited to the event. It'd be nice for us to be in an event like that one. What are you suggesting? We bend a knee for the frogs? Don't be ridiculous, okay? Actors and directors who have made a name for themselves can receive special popular artistic recognition. It reflects public or critical appreciation of their talents. It can take decades to achieve such status, but sometimes all it takes is a few outstanding achievements. Actor or actress must be at least a promising talent. Okay. All of that. Gotta hire A-list actor. Okay, so he's Got to product is great success, and Sean is brightly as the other says. Maybe our competitors will stop looking down at us. Waiting for this to get done. All right, there we go. That's our producer's office. All right, head for producer's office. Well, you're level 3 already. Cost a lot more, but you are way better than everybody. Joe Hughes. Gerald Yates. Against foreigners, but goddamn, he can direct this. He was pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna hire you for 3 years at... Okay. Now we're ready to go ahead with that one's script. Where that we were going, right? Loyalty. I don't want to put Jeanette Schneider in there though, because she's like our new star we just signed for 3 years. But I know we'll go. This is gonna be our Oscar contender this year, so we'll get that done. Oh yeah, he was the new upcoming director, right? So, hey, it should be good. Yeah. Okay. Start the project. Been greenlit. Guys, get this shit done. I feel like our escape from Springfield is going to be a bomb. But, hey. I think we'll do that. Gonna be ahead of services. Well, everything seems the same with you guys, so we'll go. Now offer services during negotiation. Presently, the only thing you have to offer is health insurance, but you can offer new services after developing it. Pay a monthly fee for the service, even if no one is currently using it. The cost increases slightly with each new employee using this. Securities can also protect secrets and employees from your. Kind of like Salvador Chavez. A lot of anti-immigrant and racist people here. Your problem. No head of department. Danny Kane is the head of the department. Opens the operations center where you can organize kidnappings, murders, and the like. Okay. That would disrupt studio stuff. Uh, 30 days. Yeah, we'll go with that. Wait a minute. We'll be good for now. I'm not sure how much I trust this game. Watch? But we'll go with the watches. Offer people. There's no head of department, but Danny Kane is the head of. Hell. So we got a bug here that's bugging us? Okay. Frostpunk's done. The Frostpunk movie? Oh god, it's horribly rated. Gonna have to shelve this till we can script doctor it. Oh, the freelance writers off. Might as well. What the hell? Give me a 1-star guide tops? All these guys have such insane problems. Like, you want to hire the racist, the drug addict, or the misogynist, or the guy who's gonna fuck everyone. I think it's kind of funny. Disciplined. Well, we'll leave that for now. Actually going. He is. Workshop. Yeah, oh, we'll create a new one. Look it over at random games in Steam. Do this and you know what? That. Good luck, Walter West. Crap right here. Comedy, right? I'll have you write that one. Got a bit more experience. Here from Springfield's ready? Okay. Oh man. It's gonna be a fucking turd. Wow. I think Black Thursday or whatever just happened. The Black Friday. Anyway. We'll put Oliver Grant on this. Here. I'll put our lower level guys on this, I guess. Oh, fuck it. Let's just get this bomb out the door. Man. Go up. Damn. Down kind of a bit. Obviously a bug in this. like wondering how nasty stuff gets. Yeah, we should go. Or somebody gets kidnapped or murdered or whatever. Dab. Wow. Jousting tournament. Carpenter, mayor of Los Angeles. I took the family to see your latest movie last night, and I've got to tell you, it was a lovely evening. Can't remember the last time my wife and daughter laughed so much. It was like going to an amusement park, but it only took 2 hours instead of 6. What's every man's #1 job? Keep the women and children happy, wouldn't you say? My daughter sure thinks so. Never stop reminding me, Dad, promise to make me happy, and I'll only be happy if I can become an actress. I swear she's been talking about it since she was 8. She's already 19. Used to say I don't have those kind of connections, but now I'm the mayor. I can't brush her off so easy. What kind of mayor would I be anyway if I can't even make my own Wendy happy? Anyway, I'm asking you to put her in one of your movies. She's a clever girl, just like her pop. She'll tell you tell her where to stand, what to say or whatever it is to do. She'll hand you everything beautifully. Just make sure it's decent, nothing dirty, right? I don't have anything against it, but business is business. Just, this is my little princess, you know? Oh, I understand that. If there was any business, gave you a sure thing, I would need to be mayor. Haha. Okay. Oh, she's terrible. I see you got the hang of this business real quick. Don't worry, kid, I don't bite. Unless, of course, you count that time we were filming The Hungry Vulture, but first of all, it was Bo Quint's directing, an exquisite DeGrasse. I don't have to tell you how it is. Second, it was just one finger, not 3. I paid the papers to embellish the story just for a hoot. And third, they sewed Quincy's finger back on, and he was fine. Why are we talking about me? Let's talk about you, the new king of the movie jungle, a lion, a shark. Just about time for me to retire. Don't you think? I can't compete with the stallions like you. So how do you like the industry, kid? Anybody giving you any trouble? If you have a problem with anyone, don't be shy. Talk to me. Uncle Arthur can sort everything out. You got me, kid? Thank you, Mr. Gersten. I think I got it. Harris, have you ever met Arthur Gersten in person? Like few actors and directors have ever heard his voice. Even the ones working for his studio. He runs Gersten Brothers through deputies and assistants. They say he's like an emperor who never leaves his chambers, but last night, by surprise, he suddenly called me. He personally, and he offered me a contract to sign. Can you imagine? He said all kinds of nasty things about our studio. Most polite words he used were garbage dump. I don't want to leave. I like it here. But I like to get a small reward for my loyalty. If you come to an agreement, I'll be ready to forfeit the $65,000 for early termination of my contract. Okay, let's test it. What? This is lucky. The studio's previous owners had some blackmail material on this actor. You can use blackmail material if someone refuses to work with you or asks too much. If you want blackmail material on anyone else, you'll have to dig it up yourself. So, wow. Okay. We're gonna point out, hey, we have... Wow. That's, kind of crazy. Okay. One of those negotiations there. Let's another, have you do that. No, we don't need to do this. I think that'll become a thing later on when we have actors we want to really promote and stuff like that. Share price of Vinny Pascal, Piazzolla Company, and dozens of other companies have fallen 30% at the end of trading in New York Stock Exchange in a single day. Oh yeah, I guess it was October that happened. Single day panic investors sold 13 million securities. Financial analysts predict the collapse of the American economy. It was like late September, October, 29, right? So that's the big crash right before the Great Depression. Oh. With a 97%. Where's... Yeah, there it is. We'll try to keep our loss as low as possible. Can't really get much worse, right? Distribution. I'm really going to limit distribution, like this is not going to make money. Go for that Thanksgiving weekend release. Gonna have it on 30,000 screens for $1.2 million. No, thank you. That would flop so hard. Okay. Okay, well. Escape from Springfield. Do that. Poison man. You decide to limit it up to a short advertising campaign. I don't doubt the wisdom of your choices. I should point out one thing. A film that is advertised at least a month before its release attracts many more viewers. And if you show advertising until the very end of its release, viewer interest in the film will decline more slowly. Scripts we can buy. Buy script. Very good. No need for words. Romantic adventure comedy with it. Purchase and begin production. Misogynist? Okay, we'll have him work with the mayor's daughter. Just Fairytale Town Street House. Monsters Lair there, okay. Oh, so more sound stages we can have. Actually, can we have us all on soundstage? I mean, hell, if we can. Give us some time. Probably have to build some sets, though. Producer. Need to hire a new producer? Yeah, we will. Director also. Oh, you don't like foreigners, eh? We hired anybody for... Curtis. So, do we have the kitty diddler here as the knight? What type of movie is this again? Adventure, romance, action. I often hear age is just a number. Even at 80, a person can feel young. But when people go to the movies, their expectations are more conservative. Everyone wants the hero to be beloved to be younger. Want the evil sorcerer to be old. I'm just pointing it out. Well, yeah, he's the knight. He's 28 years old, right? Damsel in distress. Promising talent, leader, mom. No, we will throw you in something that's just terrible at some point. Okay, I guess it's pretty much between Schneider and Fisher. The other one is going to mess up our movies. Nay, it's an adventure. Oh. Mentor. Older. Action. Somebody recently had an adventure role. Oh, actually, I guess you did. Okay, here's where we'll have that, the perv, as he's known, I guess. Yeah, you do feel like an evil monster now, don't you? Like we need to hire a new actor. Oh, Roy. You're the guy. What did he say? I totally didn't even pay attention to what he was saying there. Do we have a younger star we could... 25 years old? No, I just want to hire him anyway. Danny Cook. 20. Do we need a chaste guy here? Okay. Okay, we're gonna hire this guy. One movie. Step. Okay, we're gonna put him in a movie with the mayor's daughter there. We just really got to make sure nobody has sex with her during the filming of the movie. I just feel like that would go wrong. Okay, so Luther, you're a rising star. Alcoholic, disciplined. Probably, yeah, you're probably our guy for one movie. How are you for one movie here? 54K. I guess you are a rising star. Okay. Go back here. And we'll add Luther Roth to this. No for cowboy stuff, but some historical, which, you know, it's a Fantasy Kingdom night thing, so. Okay, let's continue. Pre-production, blah, blah. Okay, we got to stamp it. There we go. No words needed. Into production. Oof. Okay. Okay, let's put another script in production. It can just be a really terrible one, right? Guards of the Sword. Glory Gore, Furry Paws. Guards of the Sword. Okay, I'm gonna go with the lower guys. Just gonna be a crap film, man. All lowest quality there. Okay. Actually, oh, let's go with the cheapest thing we could do, because we are casting the mayor's daughter in this, right? You go, Rooks. Us two on this. Night will be him, Evil Witch. There we go. Wendy Carpenter, point one. God, she's just gonna screw this all up, ain't she? Okay. Well, at least the movie's not gonna go down in quality, right? Yeah, there we go. Kept her promise to the mayor. Daughter is now in a movie. David Gutman. Okay, after 5 days of heavy drinking, David Gutman fell out of his third-floor apartment window straight into the sidewalk. Fortunately, he walked away with a few bruises, but before he spent some time crawling around with the amusement of passers-by. But not before he spent, as he was crying and calling for his mother. As luck would have it, a Los Angeles Tribune reporter was passing by. The next day, everyone was talking about David Gutman's wild behavior. Okay, well, no, that's for our shitty movie. And, oh no, wait, not for our shitty movie. Somebody we have under contract. Damn it, that's even worse. Oh well. Yeah. Add a tagline. I didn't fall out of my window. Hey, Itchin. Ah, yes. Well, it's like, this is like a Hollywood tycoon game based in the 20s and 30s. And, yeah, you can do some less than honorable stuff. Like, we, renegotiated a contract with a guy, and we got him to drop his, he wanted $65,000 from us, and we said, we'll reveal the fact that you had sex with a 15-year-old if you don't agree to continue working with us. And, like, that's the game. So it's, you know, it's Hollywood making movies, but it's also kind of crazy. Anyway. I received an unexpected letter from Lexington Constructions. They're claiming they're signing an agreement with the studio's previous owners. According to the terms, we're supposed to spend $500,000 on their services within the next year. If we refuse or miss the deadline, they're threatening to go to court. I'll send a copy of the agreement along with their letter, but it's difficult to judge its authenticity. You know, we got to build stuff anyway. So, okay. Oh, there we go. The script for Frostpunk 2 is done. 2.2 out of 10 for audiences and 2.0 out of 10 for critics. And I think we're gonna have to put that one on the shelf. We'll shelve that. Oh, D+. I knew Escape from Springfield was not gonna go over good. A movie with the most irritating sorts of flaws. Okay. This is the first movie we genuinely put through. Like, it starts you with one that's like ranked 8.0 and it does really good. But David Gutman. You know, if you hadn't fallen out your window drunken and cried and stuff, you know, we'd throw him in a hit. Okay, well, it's only coming out. It's only going to be out for a month, and then we get rid of it, I think. So. All right. Guards of the Sword. Ready to go. Oh. Wow, it went up. This is our terrible movie that we're releasing. The mayor came along and said, hey, my daughter would like to be an actress. Would you put her in a movie? We said yes, and she's rated like 0.1 for acting ability. So we just had to release some shitty film with her in it. And this is the shitty film. Yeah, we'll start production. Okay, so we can't do any of this other stuff currently because we just don't have the heroes. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so we got some problem here. So Boris Johnson isn't listening to the director and takes every criticism with hostility. The constant fighting is wearing everyone thin, slowing down production. So we had to put Boris Johnson in here because he's chased. Because the mayor's daughter is in it, and he said, hey, I want you to make sure she's not in anything too filthy or anything. So, yes. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, we need to get some actor who's gonna, you know, keep it in his pants. The guy we found. Now, apparently he's causing problems. The constant fight is wearing everyone a little thin and slowing down the production down. I have something that'll make it more accommodating. A bit of money. Oh. Oh no! Ah, God, I want to be able to have a friend to calm him down. Must be on friendlier terms with the bootlegger. Okay, so we haven't started doing illegal stuff yet. Okay, fine. We'll give you 6.5K. But being a, you know, prima donna about everything. Over here. So, you know, it's still in early access, so there are bugs here. So it's like, it does have a head of department. But actually, no. I do want to go into this. Because yeah, you can make illegal gifts, research that, but right now we're just researching being able to give people fancy watches. They sign with us. Okay, no words needed. This is our decent movie we're trying to put through production. Oh my God. What the hell happened? What happened? Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, wow. How did that movie, never know. I guess that's Hollywood, right? Because, yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work. Does not work out sometimes. Let's do a bit more construction. Because we gotta, Gotta hire that company, right? So probably make a couple more sound stages. Oh, who was that we had to go with? Alexa? Okay. I'm just gonna build all the sound studios we can quickly. Alexa here. We will get rid of them sometime. Not right now. And we'll build the last soundstage. Probably should just start cranking out movies. Let's write a new script. See if there's a new script to buy also. Searching for the Silver Dagger. Rings on Every Finger. Metallic Scream by Joe Hughes. Romantic Adventure. Daring Adventure protagonist. Working Man protagonist. Detective. I mean, we already have guys who write detective film. Purchase and shelve that for now. We'll wait till those sound stages are done, but then we'll really crank up productions. So, adventure, historical. I think we're gonna have to workshop. New story, okay. Name of the movie. Okay, so Itchin, the way it works in this is like, say if you have a script that's like 8.0 for audience, like the audience is likely that much, and 8.0 for critics. If you have an actor in there that's a 1.0 for their skill level, it'll drag it down. But if you have like a 9.0, from my understanding, it'll just keep it at 8.0, assuming they're right for the role and everything. And, you know what? I'll play this again pretty soon. It's about to come out of early access. Farthest. Frontier. Okay. Continue there. I think the guy who's available likes thrillers. Or detective stuff. Farthest Frontier. I gotta go Fantasy Kingdom. We're gonna do a Fantasy Kingdom detective story. With a, detective protagonist. Tribal chief antagonist. And for supporting characters, go damsel in distress. Winning the Beloved, I feel like that might be avenging loved one's bank robbery. Jousting. And then we got one more thing. Gotta wow him in the end. Protagonist overcomes self-doubts. Antagonist gets killed. Maybe protagonist rescues hostage. So we'll have a night detective. Call him Sir Holmes. First name Sherlock. Princess gets kidnapped by a tribal chief named, Peach and Bowser, I guess. And he has to, like, hop over some pipes when the beloved rescuer is she was in the right castle. Okay, I think we got a script right there. Walter West. Ooh. You like thrillers? Oh, this is detectives. That's Felix Hill's apartment. Oh, well, whatever. But a freelancer could be hired for this. Damn, man. So if we get Maurice Spox on this. that. And we'll... mid-level legal protection. Okay. So now our legal department's upgraded. Free contract termination. That could be good. That would probably keep people with us. Because right there, you know, it's 50-50, so they get paid half up front, half at the end. Or we could get better legal protection. That could be important. Yeah, researching these seems to be free. Detective Sherlock. That was what the hell was I watching? Oh yeah, so I was watching that Thursday Murder Club thing. It's by Christopher Columbus, who you know, made Home Alone and Gremlins and whatnot. I'm gonna do the delay. Yeah, we'll do the delay payment. Keep people under a thumb a bit longer. Yeah, so just watch that. So looking up, you know, Christopher Columbus's filmography, I did not know he did Young Sherlock Holmes, which was a... Okay, I think we gotta... do workshop, okay. Which, you know, for me was a... you know, when I was a kid, it was like a big deal. And he likes thrillers, right? Actually, whatever. We'll. Sherlock Holmes. Let's go Wild West. So, detective. Moriarty gonna be here. Criminal mastermind? Yeah. Okay. Supporting characters, you need Watson. And, themes and events. Search for a killer. And, I mean, are we gonna say he's Moriarty? Because in that case, dies heroically. Spoiler alert. For Sherlock Holmes there. Okay, there you go. We got our other screenwriter under contract, gaining experience by writing a new Sherlock Holmes thing. Anyway. Yeah. Side note on the whole Christopher Columbus thing, I was looking up Gremlins with that. And, yeah. Oh my god. How terrible is this? Hey, dude, we're not making this movie. Bernard, wow, man, what a stinker. We'll shelve that. Shelve that project right there. Okay. One single evening in Detroit, 105 people died of alcohol poisoning. Among the deceased is renowned actor Benny Jensen. The media blaming the management of the Bloxler plant for the incident. Bloxler? Anyway. They'd taken to mixing poison into industrial alcohol to combat the theft of solvents. Investigators from the Bolt newspaper believe poisoned alcohol somehow found its way into the underground bars of Los Angeles as well. Director Dewey Payne commented on the incident to Fun Times magazine. For the death of my friend and colleague, I ask you to blame the idiot congressman who voted for prohibition. I'd like to hear what they say when something like this happens to their children. Of course, prohibition's still in full swing right now. Hey, there we go. Okay, now I think I want to check out the illegal gifts. The question is the guy we hired on board with it? Discuss an agreement. Yeah, police might be interested in these activities. Okay. Oh. So we can get heroin for our people and cocaine? A pilgrim-style hunt? Monkey brains? Human flesh? I'm with a minor? Oh my god! I was not expecting that one. Are we gonna... Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. It's a little research, too. Wow. That is, wow. It warned me at the start of this. This reflects, current times. You know, it reflect the times of how things used to be. And I'm like, oh, that guy's racist, that guy's sexist, whatever. I didn't think, hey, we can procure children for our movie stars to have sex with. It was not on the list of things I thought there'd be in this. Anyway. Got extended medical coverage at least, right? What's in here? Okay, car and driver, luxury car and chauffeur. Villa. Yeah, this is all stuff you can offer people in contract negotiations. So... Cigars, whiskey. That's actually illegal, right? But whatever. At least at the time. Oh yeah, that would be good. Okay, cool. Baker Street. Yeah, when I was a kid, my mom worked at a museum, and when she... Oh man, Escape from Springfield bombed. Bombed. And the distribution. Wait. 100%. I just didn't... I didn't put it in enough theaters. Okay, well let's crank out some movies now. Got a bunch ready to go. Oh. Scripts we got done. I really don't think... I'm gonna just scrap that. Yeah. We're gonna get script doctors, so we're gonna be able to improve the abilities, or how these scripts are. But, for now, now let's make Frostpunk. See how that goes. Thomas Morrison on this one. Heroin addict, Thomas Morrison. That in a soundstage, so it's cheaper. Yeah, we'll be able to upgrade these later, right? So. Bunch of extras. More than enough crew. Comedies. I think we gotta hire a new producer for... Arrogance. Xenophobe. Joe Hughes. 18 years old. Huge libido. Wants to be a producer. That's the Harvey Weinstein in the making right there. He doesn't seem to have anything wrong with him, so I'm gonna go with him. Do we have to buy the watch first? Oh. And we're gonna hire you for 3 years. What the? Okay, so it costs us more money. Oh, okay. A lot more money, too. 144. Not that much. Couple portions. Okay. Well, whatever, we'll accept. Well, it's like these can be, you know, negative and positive, right? Like, he's a taste racist. And drug addict, lazy. know what? Dean Harrington seems like a good person to hire also. And we're going to be making a bunch of movies right now, so... Now, I'm finding this interface so much easier to use than Endzone 2 for just moving things up and down. What the hell? Indifferent. Takes a practical approach to work. The work may not be polished to shine, but everything goes according to plan and the results are generally decent. Okay, we're going to hire this guy because he is going to be the shittiest producer ever. Going to be our very own Roger Corman. Oh, wait, no, we can't do that. We can't do that, yeah. Because this can only meet up like 30% or whatever of their total value. Fire you for 3 years, Mr. Corman. And, to make some Alan Smith Lee films. For Smithy. That is what directors put on movies they do not want their name on. Alcoholic. Happy. 31-year-old director. He looks like Sherlock Holmes, though, so when that young Sherlock Holmes comes in, I'm pretty sure we gotta put him on it. The thing about this is we've lost about half our money so far, but once these movies start coming out and we start cranking it up, should be quite good for us. This guy's way cheaper. Okay, no, we should probably just hire as we go now. So Frostpunk, we should probably put Gene Harrington on it. They're both around 2.6. I mean, it's not going to drop that much. I hope not. A working man. All right, we'll put you back in another movie, Dave Gutman. And out. Put Russell here. And who's going to be the bandit? Yeah, 68 years old. Well, we'll have you be the bandit. Gutman is the sidekick. Caused us enough problems. Drunken antics. We'll make Russell Simmons the leading man. He's never the leading man, so. Okay. Start that project. Or another one. Why don't we just get all the shitty ones out? We're doing already Frostpunk 1. We'll do Frostpunk 2 with the same guys once Frostpunk 1 is done. Glory to Goo? Yeah, we'll do that. Diligent xenophobe who doesn't like anybody who's not American. Well, he's diligent, you know. It's the 30s. We'll deal with the xenophobia. Old Burt Reynolds, man. So apparently when he did Boogie Nights, he got in a bunch of fights with the director, P.T. Anderson, and was like, God, this is a shitty movie. I can't believe my career's come to this and all this stuff. And then he gets an Oscar nomination for it. I think the only one of his career. So Martin, that soundstage. Both things a soundstage. Put on soundstage. Can't wait till we develop some new technologies. Good there. Producer. Glory to goo. Yeah, I'll put Roy Gonzalez in there. I really did want to like that game a bit more than I did, so. That's how it goes, though. Clumsy oaf. Who would make a good clumsy oaf? Make a good evil witch. Put Sarah in that role. The rival. Make you the rival. Clumsy oaf, though. We'll hire a new actor for that. That. Ah, there we go. Continue. Yeah, we'll stamp that from glory to glue the goo to movie coming out. Okay, I think I'm just gonna let it roll for a bit because I don't want to run out of money. Bates. Andrew Cole's in an accident. He escaped with minor injuries, but won't be able to work for some time. We've already filmed over half the scenes with Alexander Cole, so we can't just replace him. Rotten Fates is the one we're actually counting on being a good movie. Let us speed things up. What, another thing happened on Rotten Fates? Delicaster brought a cat into the set. The thing ran away. Now Delicaster is crying nonstop and can't focus on her role. Filming will stop for 10 days. You're a supporting character. Are you only on a one-year contract? Well. Oh man, if we had drugs, we could give her some heroin to calm down. Damn. There was quality of film. God. Sucks. I mean, we're still waiting a few days for what's his nuts who's injured, right? So. Okay, financial results, total expenses, profit minus $4 million. Hey, no corporate tax. No taxes at least, right? I'll take that. Also, if you haven't seen the series, The Studio on Apple TV is quite good. Seth Rogen's series about running a studio. Box office success. Messenger of Death was the 8th highest grossing one. That's the one that started us with. Okay. Pretty awesome. Take it. This shows films the highest ratings amongst critics to include in the list. A film must have at least 4 reviews. Rankings are influenced by the film's artistic rating. Okay. Cool. So we had the highest rated film of last year, Messenger of Death. Of course, the one it started us with. Cool. All our studio heads getting more experience. Frostpunk's ready. Okay. Is that a pre-production? Oh. Wow, they actually increased the quality of it. I didn't think that would happen. Allocations. Start production. Could add you. Yeah, you know what? I haven't added a security to a film before, so try that. Our upgrades should come through before the end of the year. Glory to Goo is ready to come out of pre-production. 78,000 in pre-production on that. Okay. Maybe it won't be as crappy as I thought it was going to be. Shows the film progress. If the now marker is lagging behind, according to plan marker, you're behind schedule. Film for more days than planned, but only at additional. Okay. Anything I can do about this? Pause right now. Whoa. Huh. About this movie. Russell Simmons can't focus on his role because a fortune teller predicted his imminent death. Good thing we had security on that one. Oh, the director wants to set a horse on fire. The whole crew is horrified. What the fuck? Let it burn? Tell him no way. Pull the fake horse and burn that instead. We don't have high quality. I don't feel like that's a good idea to set a horse on fire. I'm gonna say no way. Okay. I mean, it might be the 30s, but we're not burning horses alive. Fuck, man. Anyway. Shai has been doing a lot of interviews lately. However, she's been going way off script. For example, in recent conversations with Exquisite Cinematique, she said, "We treat our extras like farm cattle." Maybe we can make it so she stops giving interviews. Ask the editors of the major newspapers and magazines to blacklist her, or not to give any more interviews. Or read it for better talking. Well, we got 195 influence, so I'm going to do that. So. Yeah, drop down. Okay, so we'll end distribute. Profitable film. Oh, damn. Okay. So that does cause problems. Way to go. The priest says the scene where he digs a grave, but he looks like he's never held a shovel before in his life. Dig as best he can. Keep shooting until he looks right. Ah, yay. Okay. We were supposed to give the family like 25% of the Oh my god, following tradition, the film crew threw a party on our shooting 100 reels of film. Some of the team is poisoned by low quality alcohol they served. They didn't come to work today. Oh. Man, this Rotten Fates is just a delays in production here, man. Oof. Correct producer. Correction on Shards of the Sword is about to wrap. There's just the last big kiss scene with the collapsing bridge left to film. It's a dangerous stunt, very complicated. We're using Sergio the handyman for the stunt double. Sergio's brilliant, but you know why they call him a handyman, right? Usually it's no big deal, but this is show business here after all. But I'll be playing the scene with Wendy Carpenter, and I seem to recall you promised the mayor you'd keep the girl in all the shots clean. Can't rewrite the scene. The whole film leads up to it. We're talking about the climax of the picture, and we can't film the stunt without Wendy. She's in close-ups the whole time. I asked around. Only stuntman besides Sergio can handle a stunt like this currently is filming in France. It wouldn't be available for a month. And charge a ridiculous price. What should we do? Contact Sergio, of course. We've been through this before. He nods his head, but then he just can't help himself. God damn it. You know, I'm gonna hope for the best. No person called in the bomb threat. They said everyone would get blown up during filming unless we reduce the work hour to 8 days. Or work 8 hours. Do that. We shouldn't have worried about Sergio's hands. He didn't allow himself the slightest adventure. His behavior towards Wendy is the height of professionalism and courtesy, and they got along swimmingly. Turns out that Wendy studied dance for some years in a studio owned by Sergio's brother. Between takes, they talked endlessly, telling stories like old friends. Sergio performed all his stunts flawlessly. Well, that is awesome. Not have gone better. Put all the way for a panorama view. Oh! Okay. Put another script into production. We're gonna wait for Frostpunk 2 then. Do stab. Actually, let's go back. Okay, maybe we should start up a new, completely, you know, higher level script. Okay. Good on you there, Walter Webb. Contract is up, and I don't think much use to you. I suppose we could still be useful to each other. Maybe so. A successful collaboration. Okay. Yeah, geez, we'll accept that. I mean, pretty cheap to hire here. Okay, I want to do this. Start another script. We're going to try No Words Needed again. Okay, Perry. Got this great cinematographer here. What? Oh, you have to add the soundstage, right? Okay. Yeah. I don't think this is a comedy, is it? You know what? Oh. You're gonna do young Sherlock Holmes, so I guess we'll Curtis Douglas. You be the monster. Been a monster a couple times. So. Typecasting you, who's a mentor. Maybe we should hire somebody. You know, we want somebody who's kind of a lot older than him. Put him into adventure. The one movie. Flap him in here. Talent reason. Her. I think. Gotta go with her. Oof. Wow, this is actually improved. This is that one with what's her nuts in it. Mayor's daughter. Hey, starting in post-production for it. Post-production there. Tab's still in its planning stage. Same technology as always. Very unhappy, huh? One. Hopeless romantic. You know what? This guy is already banged a 15-year-old. He is a hopeless romantic. Okay. God, I can't wait till we get script doctors. Velvet Brunette. Well, let me think. How much? Hmm. All are coming up for discussion. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay. We got us a potential big smash hit here. Okay. .7. God. These all suck. Best we got right now. Our composer. You guys all suck too. That's as good as we can make it right there. Red news. Ideas are there right now? Comedy in a modern American city with a knife? You guys like to... Historical, romantic. Pop. Murderer. Female. Supporting characters. Company. Antagonist gets killed. Love and a Walter West. You're on it. Get done. Line production off. This is Lexta. Does maintenance do anything about it? Oh, sweet. I didn't even know we could do that. Okay, maintenance seems to be in really early access here. Sword of Christ, a candle for the word of the Lord. Wretched darkness of a fallen America. Christians against democracy. That sounds like that sort of the whatever got coming up. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not bad. Take it. Guards of the Sword. That one's the big one. And distribution. March 31st release date. Oh. Um. I feel like this is an adult movie. It's a thriller. You know, I'm going to say for the whole family. We haven't advertised to them yet, so. Alright, bump the, thing just happened. Oh. What the hell? How did you guys fuck this up so bad? What is going on here exactly? I'm wondering who it is that is screwing this thing up. I mean, we're going with it this time. We already did this, so. Sucks ruining a good script, but. Oh well, we'll start production then. Trying to kind of run out of money here, so. I'm a bit iffy. Kingfisher comes to work with their baby and breastfeeds around set. It's distracting the guys and they're interfering with their. Kind of bad about this, but Film Crew's happiness. Frostpunk's done. Continue. Okay, one up. Cinematographer leveled up. Um, I'm doing Frostpunk 2 already. Oh man, who was in Frostpunk 1? Working Man in the last one? Gonna be the Clumsy Oaf here. Big cool. You're the mentor. Rival will make Gutman sidekick. That makes a bit more. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll prove that. Start the project. Okay, we're not going to be making any more films for a bit. We'll just have to let these all go through the, Holy shit, Shards of the Sword's making shitloads of money. Always want to throw a tantrum if you keep out on landscape. Awesome. Started the HR department. Huh? We can speed this up here. Yeah, sure. Rotten Fates has got going for it now. Come on. Go up higher. Higher. This. Oh, shit. Man, wow. That really dropped the quality of it. Oh, that's the poster right there. Let's set it down. All of our screens, but like 1,000 of them. Okay. Do we not have a promotion office? My gosh. Okay. Where do we make the promotion office? Higher quality. Cool. Not how much money we've put into it. Oh. I guess that's not how much money it's made. That's how much money it's cost. Like, wow, it's making $1.4 million. I can't believe that. It's gonna bomb. Yeah, I've got no idea where this production office is. Well, Farthest Frontier, the movie, seems like it. Let's shelve it for now because we don't really have any money for that. Oh, sweet. We can finally get people heroin if we need to. Get a extended med. Seems to be the big area with all the... It allows us to build costs money, but do that as fast as we can. Not that bad. Recently been hearing that art cinema is approaching the European model. A few years ago I laughed at the thought, but today I might even agree. The of characters, the nuance of conflict, the attention to detail, even a sophisticated cinephile such as myself has to admit, we're seeing progress. Little doubt this has something to do with your personality. That's why it's so strange to see policemen in films, even today, still always acting like idiots or klutzes. How long can this outdated nonsense go on? I assure you, in real life, the police are a team of strong men and close friends. Always ready to lend our broad shoulders to those in need, to shield the persecuted with our mighty physique. A true brotherhood. We're like modern-day musketeers. Maybe it's time someone makes a movie that shows police risking their lives for the people. Show everyone who we really are. I know how to show my gratitude. Having a friend on the force can help in any big business. This will be the first real film about us, about the police. Okay, well. Mayor? I thought only women and children cried in movies, but when I saw My Princess on the big screen, I've got to admit, sir, I nearly burst into tears myself. Remarkable business you're in, isn't it? Never would I have imagined. Came to me with tears in his eyes and he said, "Sir, thank you for putting my daughter in a movie." Anyway, you helped your new friend earn goodwill points in GP. That was my Donald Trump imitation, by the way. GPs are needed to ask friends for favors. If your GP drops below 0, the friendship will end. Earn GP, you do favors for your friends. How good the product is, nobody's buying it without advertising. Millions of my constituents go to your cinemas. I'm sure they'd be interested in hearing all about what good Fred Carpenter has done for Los Angeles. Maybe a 2-minute reel about my achievements can show that in your theaters for the next 6 months before the start of your films. Yeah, sure. I have a nephew. He's a young fellow. No, I can't. Stuck building all that stuff with the other company. I want to draw a chalk line around a film like this because it's dead when inspiring dialogue about evidence was the only interesting part of the film. Okay. Well. Hey, at least Barbara Hess went up a level here. Another one, head of the script department. He's gone up too. Spent 1.2 million. We spent 1.47 million dollars in the 1930s on this dud. Heroes in uniform. Okay, police officers, firefighters, and rescue workers demonstrate ostentatious heroism, flagrantly risking themselves to save. That one next. Little Road told me Ronald Spencer is tired of hopping from studio to studio and would like to sign a long-term contract with someone as soon as possible. He already spoken fondly of Messenger of Death. Quite possible to come to us with an offer. Maybe we can increase our chances by giving him something as a token of our esteem. Dab. Actor poured some alcohol into a trash can and filled it with paper and accidentally started a fire which spread across the whole hotel room. No one was injured, luckily. Now Peter Harris has to pay $3,000 in damages, asking you to help pay the debt. Ah, the Chomo guy? What's he gonna do? We've got him on film, like, you know, banging a 15-year-old. I'm not interested in this. Well, you deal with that crap yourself, sir. Things in this world known as my problem. Your problem. Frostpunk 2 went up. Production. Well. Glory to Goo's gotten a bit better. Too worried about this one. very happy, huh? Go low for all these. That price down, we're running out of money. Want to be able to advertise though. That looks like a prospect. Alright, well, that's cool. Where would the promotion office even be here, man? Have to wait for that. I have to start right in there. I was going. Employees loan or borrow money. Okay, we'll do that if we have to. Guess we gotta take that loan. We're taking it sooner had I known. Yeah. Now we're good without any of those. Whatever. Just want you to go up more levels, you know? Shards of the Sword made $600,000 this opening week. Fumes of wine, okay. Oh, no, I didn't actually start this right. Let's I guess we have to do it now. I mean, we started it, right? Homer on it. Random sound page 3. Wonder, how do we get the gifts? Sorry. Just daring adventurer. To hire somebody to this bandit. Punk 2. Hear about the quality of the script. He says he's never heard such wooden dialogue in his whole career. He's constantly arguing with the director and asking for rewrites. Okay. Well, I want to let us do. Oh. Oh, and you have to extend it the exact same way. Wow. I didn't... I was like, well, we'll just put it in our theaters and we'll walk away from it, whatever. Glory to goo right there. I'm going to extend about 1,200. Just in case. One of those other ones turns out to be a big hit. Can't we use our own? Really sucks not being able to advertise these. Really reduce a lot of stuff. Oh, what the fuck? We'll bring it out now. I realized it was just not releasing the films after that. Oh well. Okay. No down money? Damn. Anti-prohibition took place in Syracuse, a small city in New York State. The protest was organized by local activists after a series of news articles connected to mass poisonings. From parts of the country, about 100,000 people took to the streets. One of the parades was one of the parade organizers was actor Jan Day. I'm proud of the city where I was born and raised. I'm proud of the people who live here, says Jan Day in a comment to the USA Post. We organized this parade not because we're alcoholics, can't tear themselves away from the bottle. This is a protest against the lies, against the killing, against destroying the economy of the United States. And we will win. The perpetrators will go to prison. Good luck to you. Okay, there we go. We got Film Lab finally. Finally, script department. Ooh. To be frank, right now we are losing a lot of money. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're gonna die off here. Gonna... Oh. My God. Bear's daughter film is gonna bankrupt the studio. Luther Roth used works Spider-Man so easily kicks the door down during a fight scene. It doesn't look spectacular enough. So what? %1 attendance. End up losing money because of the... Oh, man. Oh man, we're $500,000 in debt. Not good. There we go. That's a good tagline for that one. They printed this trash with the sole purpose of taking money from their naive viewers. Mark my words. Thanks to films such as these, America will turn to a wasteland inhabited by monkeys. Okay. Glad you guys liked it. Rotten Fate's decent. I'm desperately lacking in beauty or feeling. One thing cannot be denied. The film depicts relationships between the sexes with great believability. We've seen better. In a movie, it's a bucket full of cattle waste. Are you prepared to pay for that? Stop funding these Hollywood parasites. Let us see some howling and crawling on the knees. Offer quality films. Okay. We're just trying to get these films out as fast as damn possible. Do the math could not be script doctored. Ooh. Boy commits. Oh Jesus! Wow. City Globe. Well. Unexpected. The person has a limit to their potential abilities, above which it is nearly impossible to climb. The ceiling is lower for some, higher for others. Your employees reach this limit and will no longer receive experience points. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead for 3 months. Walnut Tree, just Walter West. No, we're shelving that one. Oh, bankrupt wrong. There's in the end. Whatever. Whatever. 100% comedy. A modern American city. One studio head can't figure out how to make money. Antagonist, a bandit because we're losing money. Angry bosses. Bank robbery because we're being robbed. Antagonist dies heroically. I mean, that's how it's gonna go down. You know, someday we'll be making AI movies like this, like writing scripts, throw it in, and boom, it'll pop out. It's gonna be pretty crappy. So Frostpunk. We'll just extend that distribution. Rotten Fates. Oh man, it's just not making money. No. My God, how do we make money? Okay, so. I think we'll end distribution. It's not going to make any more. Archives. Hey, we got a profitable film for the first time in a real long time. Got Rotten Fates does in week 7. This off. I just want to see what's going on. I'm pretty sure we've lost here. Yeah. I mean, we can't really release anything, right? So, frankly, I was just going to fast forward and be like, hey, we lost. Let's start a new studio next time. I think what's going to happen here. So, we got to end distribution. Everything we could to make that a successful film. Okay. What I'm going to do here now is this. I'm actually going to call this a stream here, and I'll assume we lose. However, I really want to figure out... Well, actually, I guess I can just look up how to make a production office. And, yeah. And then we'll try this again next time with me actually knowing what the hell I'm doing. And see how much further we can get with that. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. It's an interesting base builder. It's definitely... it's not too flashy, but good music, and so far a good concept as far as I can tell. Anyway, but yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. And I'll be back tomorrow with a bit more Hollywood Animal. So until then, again, thank you very, very much for watching. Cheers, peace, and goodbye.